Stories. Our first story is breaking news that we've got. We'll bring you the details. This is regarding the Citizenship Amendment Act. You'll remember that the government had argued that the Citizenship Amendment Act was its way of reaching out to persecuted minorities in certain neighboring countries in India. Now, they have made clear that they might allow citizenship applications from Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, even with expired documents. These are the same countries, remember, that were earlier included in these applications. Hindus, Sikh, Parsis, Christians and Buddhists and Jains. These were the religions that we already know the language in the CAA allowed citizenship applications from. But this new line, or what we're now learning, is that even those with expired documents will possibly be allowed to apply online for citizenship, even if their passport or visa is not yet counted. Remember the CAA NRC, this was a act that there was much protest about over the last few years, in particular towards the end of 2019. Remember, in particular, multiple opposition parties drew issue with the religions that were included or listed within the act, and the fact that pointedly what it seemed as if was that the act only included all those religions except those who belonged to Muslim minorities. As you can see over here, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh. The other opposition that's come in more recently to the CAA, you'll remember, is that other minority religions from other countries. So, for example, Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka's Tamil population was also not included in the CAA NRC. Most recently, you had the DMK in Tamil Nadu raise that and make that point, that if you were intending to take people from neighboring countries, particularly migrants from neighboring countries and those who are persecuted minorities, then Sri Lankan Tamils should be high up on that list. So many questions have been raised since the introduction of the CAA NRC to the questioning, how exactly was that list decided, why was that list decided, and why were those communities in particular fine-tuned on. Now though, and I do want to repeat, the breaking news that we're sharing with you is this announcement that it is possible that the government is mulling potentially allowing anyone, even if their visa or their passport has expired, to be a part of this. Let's go over very quickly to my colleague Arunima right now to understand more. Arunima, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Arunima, I do want to understand from you, the Ministry of Home Affairs is the one that is possibly mulling this change. Would this be a rejig in the citizenship portal that will accept the expired passports and visas? How would this take place?
Yes, morning, Toya. So even before 2018, 2018 was the cutoff point from where everything moved online. There were allegations of mishandling, the allegations of corruption which led to this move. Before that, we are given to understand that even if persecuted minorities from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, vis-a-vis Hindus, Buddhists, Sikhs and Jains, if they were fleeing the country and could not, get their passports renewed, or when they came to India and when they applied for short-term visa, subsequently their visa expired, but they couldn't go back. In such a situation, the local administration was asked to take an empathetic view and see if there, even with their expired documents, their citizenship application could be processed. There was a human interface there, so it was slightly easier for them. Post 2018, when everything moved online, organizations representing them started pointing out that they were in a fix because they could not go back, fearing persecution, to get their documents renewed. And here their documents had expired, so the portal, the website was not accepting it. So now government is mulling whether to address this concern by allowing the expired passports and visas also to be uploaded online for the processing of the citizenship application.
Arunima, I do want to ask you, does the government remain firm when it comes to who exactly will be included in this? Most recently, you had the DMK say, what about Sri Lankan Tamils? And when we had BJP spokespeople on the show, they said, why didn't the Tamil government, the DMK in particular, approach the BJP? So in terms of the jurisdiction or the area covered by the CAA NRC, will that remain the same? And does the government remain firm on that?
We just want to clarify that, what we are reporting currently is the Citizenship Act not the Citizenship Amendment Act, which we have seen, sort of controversy going on. The rules for the Citizenship Amendment Act are yet to be framed. Ministry of Home Affairs has repeatedly gone to the Parliamentary Committee seeking more time. That time is about to expire, so we'll have to just wait and see if they seek another extension or the rules finally get framed. So as far as the Tamils are concerned, that's a different act and the rules under which that we're talking about. Currently, what we are discussing are the Citizenship Act. Within the existing act, without the amendment, there are provisions made, and for that implementation, the website can be read.
Okay, Arunima, thank you so much. Very important clarity.